pictures you want.
Young ladies, lovely ladies here promoting their business. They've been working with Rob, so introduce them, Rob.
So this is Jade and Elle. They teach yoga in Chino Hills. They have a yoga business, you know, and I told Elle, I said, maybe we can get more men to start doing yoga. I enjoy it. You know, it's a little early, 7:30, 8, you know, but it's heated. It's comfortable. There's good music. You might get a little Sade, and you get a tea if you're nice. So tell us, what is your studio called? I know, but for the people that are watching.
Yeah, so Embody Wellness Hub.
Right there. Probably give it a mic.
It's called Embody Wellness Hub.
Okay, very good.
All right.
That's
Okay.
where we work. We also have a joint wellness business
Okay.
together as partners with Sun and Soul Wellness. So we host events. It includes yoga, but we also include other things into like sound baths,
Okay.
crafting, like girly stuff. And then
Okay.
we also have kind of like yin and yang. We have male and female events
Okay.
shared.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of you think of yoga, I think it's more female dominated in terms of participants, but I enjoy it, working out and then stretching, because you know, you get to our age, well, my age, maybe not your age, but my age, you know, your muscles get tight and tense. So it's good. It's early morning. I enjoy the fact that it's heated, so it helps warm the muscles up. So I've enjoyed it. I've been doing it maybe 3 weeks after meeting Elle, and she shared the benefits. Have you ever done yoga?
Not yet.
What you talking about, Willis?
So maybe I'll get you there one time. I'm telling you, because it's heated, it's peaceful, it's quiet. I've been doing one-on-one classes, so you get individual attention, and it helps. I mean, you know, because at our age, you know, your muscles get tight. You work in real estate, you know, construction, contracting, and so I know you're pulling and, you know, twisting some muscles.
Yes,
So I really enjoy it, man. I've enjoyed it. What could you share with us about yoga that we wouldn't know?
I think that it's commonly not known that it is not really about the physical postures. It's not so much about stretching. It's more about preparing yourself for meditation and for stillness, for calming your nervous system. So all of the poses, which are called asanas, all of the asanas were created with the intention of releasing all of the energy in your body, so that way at the end of your practice, you can settle into stillness and not feel fidgety, not feel like you have a lot of pent up energy throughout your day. And it is a great side effect that it builds strength, it builds mental endurance, flexibility, but those are more like happy side effects rather than the intent.
Okay.
But I think common practitioners don't fully know the historical roots, so they go in there with those types of intents, which is okay too. It's not like we're not allowing it, but it's when you do take it a step deeper, it can serve you in a different type of way. I think. Do you have anything to add on?
I agree. Also, people believe you need to be flexible already when you practice it. But like in class, you know how we have blocks and we have bolsters.
Yeah.
There's way to add modifications to like simplify the process. And not only does it help you with physical, mental, but it also helps you be resilient because you're breathing through whatever challenges you may face outside of yoga as well. And yeah, it helps you build resilience to your mind, your body, your spirit, overall.
Yeah. I think the thing that, and I'll share this with Randy since I've gone now 3 weeks in a row, just about 3 weeks, is that it's very calming. It's not just about the stretching, but mentally it makes you relax. So I enjoy it. I think the music, the temperature, the tea, and the great instructor, it all helps because I come out of there feeling much more relaxed than when I went in there. So I've been doing a 30-minute classes. I might graduate to the 45-minute.
You started with training wheels?
I was
Yeah,
going to say, I
training
feel
wheels.
like you're ready for 45.
Say it again?
I feel like you're ready for 45.
Yeah, I've done like 3 30-minute classes. So You know, it's like you're on freshman team, then you get moved up to JV, then eventually
Yeah.
varsity. But no, definitely, it's very calming. I think, like I said, the music, the atmosphere, I enjoy it. Maybe I'll get Randy in there.
They might get me in there. You got to have a lot of training wheels though.
Yeah. So
But they do facials too.
no, that's all right. One of our other, yeah, that's coming up.
I'm looking at.
Yeah, so you were looking at the bourbon.
Um,
But let me ask you this: how'd you guys get started doing yoga? Like, what did you start doing it on your own, and then you decided to instruct, or how'd you get into it?
Yeah, so I began practicing it on my own
Okay.
just for my personal physical, mental, and spiritual resilience.
Mhm.
And I really enjoyed it. So I just initially did the training for fun.
Okay.
And then I was really inspired to actually start teaching and sharing the
Okay.
knowledge from my experience with
Mhm.
others as well.
Okay.
Mhm.
What about you, Jay?
Yeah, kind of similar. I started going to classes because I'm not a super athletic person, but I wanted to go to group fitness classes. And
Wow.
so I tried out different styles and I found that I liked going to yoga. And there's a pretty wide range of different style classes. So there's like all the way from yin, restorative, like very calm, all the way up to sculpt. So you can really kind of find where you fit in.
Okay.
And I started going to a lot of like sculpt and lifting integrated, Pilates integrated style classes. And I think from there, I went in with the intent of my physical, like getting a workout.
Mhm.
And then I realized that it was more than that. I think from the way that I felt when I would leave class, I'm like, oh, I feel this is interesting. Like I feel really calm. And then I
Yeah.
think it's just a slow unraveling of learning about it and then falling in love and then just going to teacher training and then like really going at it full force now at this point.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Brother like me need that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because it does calm you. It
Yeah.
definitely does. It's good. I like doing it in the morning because then it kind of sets the tone for the day. I don't know if I'd want to do it. I mean, people do it in the evening, but for me, I think it's beneficial to do it in the morning. Let me ask you this: so your yoga studio is in Chino Hills,
Yes.
Chino Hills,
Yeah.
And then the wellness business, is that in Chino as well, Chino Hills, or is that more, spread out?
Well, we've been kind of floating because we have hosted an event at our studio,
Okay.
and then we've also hosted at the beach. We're looking to do like hikes. We're kind of branching out into just various different activities because it's
Okay.
wellness. It's not only niche into yoga.
Uh-huh.
So we were thinking about coming up soon is doing like a walking meditation through nature and just kind of observing, feeling
Okay.
group energy together, that type of thing. So, but yeah, we do, I would say primarily we host events at the studio.
At the studio?
Yes.
What's something that either of you could tell us about yoga or wellness that we wouldn't think about or we wouldn't know about?
Do you want to answer?
We can both answer. So I would say people don't realize how much it helps you outside of the studio. Like I catch myself even when I'm driving or when I'm faced with something challenging, I stop and breathe before I react.
Mhm.
And I feel like I learned to do that through yoga, just stopping and taking a pause and be like realizing how is my reaction gonna benefit me?
That's good.
How is
That's
it gonna help
interesting.
me instead of me being like against myself? How can
Yeah.
I better myself?
Okay.
And then taking a breath, pausing before reacting.
Might be good.
When you're in a
Okay.
traffic light,
Yeah, I
when
need
when a
that.
train.
Definitely,
Yeah.
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 I need that.
Yeah. Think yoga before you pull your gun out, right?
Definitely. Yeah, exactly. So mental resilience, I would
Right.
say.
That's good.
I have two. I would say one is about men doing yoga. I think that that's really maybe a stigma that is commonly accepted, but I've actually found that it's relatively 50-50. And at the studio that we work at, there's a lot of, even often there's more men. Like today, the class that I taught, there was actually more men than women. But we also have like 3 male teachers. So yeah, I think that men just get kind of like spooked by it, but it has nothing to do with whether you're male or female. It's if you have a human body, it will serve you. There's no way that you are incapable because there is a way to find what works for you through any pose. So even if you're not flexible, even if you're a man or whatever it might be, even if you have certain disabilities, you're able to find what works for you. And it's really about finding your breath in that space. And then the second one is I've heard a lot of different cultural and religious groups feel kind of like, oh, I'm not sure, it's a little bit taboo, I don't know if I fit into that because of its historical roots. And I think that it is a misconception that although it did come from one area geographically, the founding fathers of yoga really emphasized, and this is in like the yoga philosophy books, if you look into them, but they really emphasized that it has nothing to do with whatever religion you might be from. It's more about universal truth and about, as humans, how we might either connect deeply to ourselves and or connecting to whatever higher power we feel suits us for our belief system. And how when you settle into your breath and finding moving or still meditation, that you might connect to yourself and your higher self as well.
Awesome. That's interesting.
So it's inclusive it's like the most inclusive thing ever.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah.
So we definitely wanted to highlight, your business. So if you could, for the people watching, because this will be on the Meet Havana YouTube, the R&R YouTube, and Instagram, how can they find you guys? Any information you want to leave for the people watching?
Yeah. Our Instagram for our shared business account is sunandsoul.wellness.
Sunandsoul.wellness.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we have personal Instagrams, but we work at the Embody Wellness Studio. So.
Embody Wellness Studio in Chino. On Ramona, 14677.
I remember.
Yeah, 146. Hey, I really been there. Yeah, I'm a realtor. 14677 Ramona, right off the 71 in Ramona. So yeah, we're happy to highlight you guys. Thank you for coming. We want to support you guys. I'm gonna get my partner in there one morning. Hey, heated. It's good, Randy. It's fun. Yeah,
a little duo.
Yeah. It's fun.
Sure.
I'll get him in there.
That'd be fun. If you guys get a duo, maybe we can be a duo.
Okay, sounds good. Yep,
All right.
It'll be fun.
I'll be there with the sound bowl.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Plays good music though.
Yeah.
Very relaxing.
Thank you.
Thank
for
you
coming.
guys. Yeah,
Thanks
thank
for being
you.
on here.
Cheers.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to the young ladies. Yoga.
Yep.
You gotta check it out.
Yep. Coming up next, we will have Miss Heidi coming up. Thank you guys, and please don't leave. We'll take a picture before you leave. All right. Heidi is up next, and then we'll have Regina. And here's a chair too, if you need an extra chair. You good? Say it again. Yeah. Okay. We'll take a picture. Yeah,
we do what we want.
yeah. Simon, you want to use your camera or you want to use mine? Okay. Picture with those two. Where should we have over here? I guess we do it over here. With me and Randy. Come on, Rand. Yep. Put the ladies in the middle. 3, 2, 1. One more. And one more. Get more than one. That was fun.
Oh, so cute.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you guys.
Okay. Let's get here. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you next week. Bye. All right. There you go.
Over here, this is the chair. Bye.
On the hot seat.
Microphone right there.
Oh yeah, we're for real, for real.
Did it reach? It reach?
Oh, it's heavy.
Thank you, Simon.
How ratchet can I get? No,
Okay. All righty.
All right.
Hey, gang, gang.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. You good. Whatever. Yeah. We get ratchet on it sometimes.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess we can get started. We're on, so we can get started.
Let's get started.
So go ahead. So I know who you are, but who are you? Go ahead. What's your name? What do you do? What business do you have? How are you?
Hey, my name's Heidi. I'm an esthetician, And so my business name is Beauty by Rocio.
Okay.
Booty
Mhm.
by
Yeah.
Rose.
Beauty bar. And what do you do specifically? What's your area of
So,
expertise?
yes, as an esthetician, we know that it's like
Mhm.
a variety of things, right?
Uh-huh.
But for me, I focus on facials
Mhm.
and a little bit of waxing here and there. Not too fond of the waxing too
Okay.
much,
Okay.
but the facials is the main thing. And I also do makeup.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Very nice.
Mhm.
So I think Randy and I will skip the waxing and
And
makeup.
the makeup.
But talk about the facials, because I know I talked to you about it and I said I still have your card.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come get a facial, especially the one. What's the one with the
bourbon? The
Explain
bourbon
that to me.
facial.
How does that work?
So the bourbon facial, it's the same as every other facial where we do the cleanser and the exfoliating and all that
Mhm.
good stuff. But the mask and the exfoliator are like a bourbon scent,
Okay.
and it actually has like bourbon extract. So
Okay.
the bourbon does help for like detoxing the skin, so
Okay.
getting rid of any impurities that you might have under your skin on your face.
Mhm.
And it has a good little bourbon smell scent to it too.
Okay. I think
So-
you're a little disappointed because you wanted real bourbon,
I'm
huh?
gonna be trying to look
I
it
mean,
off.
if that'll, you know,
Don't lick
if
it off,
that'll
dog.
take your experience to the next level, I'll have some bourbon there for you.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing that?
The facial side of it all, for the last 3 years.
Mhm.
So the last 3 years I became licensed, but the makeup part of it all, I've been doing that since 2011.
Okay, so for a minute.
Yeah.
Do a makeup like for
Mhm.
weddings, for
Mhm.
just
For
all the-
everything.
everything.
Yeah. So
Okay.
weddings, that's my favorite because that's, you know,
Yeah.
that's where the money at.
Yeah.
But
Real talk, exactly.
Yeah, so the weddings, special occasions, quinceañeras and stuff,
Okay.
photo shoots. So I've done runway like fashion shows.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Cool.
So I've done makeup for fashion shows too.
What would you say your main passion is? Is it both of them, or do you lean more towards one or the other?
I would say that now it's the facials.
Mhm.
A few years ago, it was definitely the makeup because
Uh-huh.
that's where I started off. I started off with the makeup, but now the facials. I'm getting a little older now,
Mhm.
and the
Mhm.
makeup.
Yeah.
I know I don't look that old, but
No, you don't.
tell
You
me
don't.
I don't look.
You don't.
Okay.
You look
You don't.
young,
You
young as heck.
old.
Very young.
You don't.
So the makeup, it's a lot of like standing,
Mhm.
carrying around a lot of like materials
Okay.
and supplies and stuff. So it'd be a little intense on my back and
Yeah.
like just standing for long periods of time. So I'm focusing more on the facials.
Okay.
That's where I'm
You're
focusing
headed-
on
okay.
that. The reason for that is because facials, it is like a luxury experience, right?
Mhm.
It is a luxury experience. It's not something that you normally would just have like,
That's why I haven't done
you
that.
have like I'm gonna go get a facial. It's not like
Yeah.
a common thing, like I don't know, groceries, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But for me specifically, my focus is making sure that I do provide my customers and my clients with a luxury experience, but at an affordable cost.
Okay.
So I'm, the same thing I'm doing, they're doing in Beverly Hills, but
Yeah.
they charging an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
And so for me, I'm like, I want people of color, us, hello,
Yeah.
Hello.
to be
Hello.
able to experience those things,
Yeah.
so that luxury experience, that self-care
Yeah.
that
we don't do often.
we don't
Yeah.
we don't
I've
have
never gotten a
we don't
facial.
always have the privilege to
Alright.
do. So yeah, that's why
He grew up in a 2-parent household. I did.
Yeah.
Start off with foster care, so that's why. But anyway, that's another story. We'll talk about that episode 55. But anyway, so where is your studio? Where is
so
your...
it's located in San Bernardino.
Okay.
Mhm.
No San Bernardino.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
okay. And are you getting people from San Bernardino or from the Hawaii? Like,
I'm
where you
from the
get-
Hawaii.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was raised and grew up in the city of Pomona.
Okay.
So,
P-Town.
P-Town. P-Town. You
P-Town.
P-Town too?
P-Town.
P-Town. All right. Don't make me throw it
Ganesha
up right
High.
now. I said, I'm holding
Ganesha
back.
High.
Let me.
Pomona High.
Where'd you go?
Pomona High?
Where'd you go?
Pomona High.
Pomona High.
Pomona High over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth.
Uh-oh. Here you go. Hey, turn the sound off. Turn the TV off.
Turn the TV off. Turn the TV
Okay,
off.
Kendrick. All right. No, so I did I'm saying most of my time, like I did. So I did most of the time at Pomona High, but
Uh-huh.
I was a little bad kid.
So you went to
Okay.
Park West.
I did. I did.
You
Yeah.
still
That's-
knew about
That's
that.
where I
Yeah,
finished
they-
off my
Hey,
time.
nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that. Hey,
Yeah.
We all have a story.
Yeah.
That's part of my story.
All right.
So yeah.
Pomona, Ganesha, there you go.
Yeah.
They know it. Yeah.
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 They threatened me
You
with
did
that
too?
about 4 times
Oh,
when I
I
was
did
in
too.
high school.
Oh, 07.
Yeah.
They tried to send me about 4 times.
Y'all three got something in common. Okay.
I didn't even try to fight it. I
That's all
said,
right,
go
it's
ahead,
good, though,
send me
but P-
there.
So P-Town. Okay, very
So,
good.
Yeah, so I grew up in Pomona, and then we moved like Ontario, kind of
Okay.
bounced around
Okay.
different cities in the IE. So
Okay.
so my reach is all the IE.
That's
Right.
good. That's
That's
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. So transitioning from that, what about sports? Do you watch sports?
Go Lakers.
Okay.
That's right. That's right.
Okay,
You're on the
okay,
right
okay.
station.
Who's your
go,
baseball
go
team?
Dodgers.
Who-
I don't
That's
know.
right. That's
Who's
right.
your football team?
Sister Steelers. I don't know. That's what she forces me to cheer for them. So.
Okay, nothing wrong. So you don't have a football team.
Mm-mm.
This is a good organization.
Yeah. We like the Steelers. You picked two out of our top three,
Top three.
Lakers
Oh,
and
okay.
Dodgers,
Right.
and then Steelers. Nothing wrong with that.
Right.
What's your favorite sport?
I would say basketball.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I think I understand it the most.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and we
So-
both play basketball.
Oh,
So yeah,
nice,
that's our.
yeah.
But we watch when you talk about football, basketball, baseball, track, soccer, WNBA.
Yeah.
So we talk everything. But basketball is probably. But to watch, what would you say is mine is football now. I still love
I
basketball.
still love
but there's 82
basketball. When
games.
football season. Football
is-
season.
is
I'm
off the
locked
chain.
in.
I'm locked in.
Basketball's just starting, so like the Lakers is playing San Antonio
Yeah.
tonight. We'll go watch that after we leave here. But yeah, football is hey,
We love football.
Love
That's
football.
our.
I
We
do.
start off our podcast with football.
So
Yeah.
who's your team?
I'm the Rams.
Okay.
I'm
He
the
just-
Commanders. He's about to lie, but anyway,
He was a Cowboy for 50 years.
Oh wow. Them boys.
47 years.
Mhm.
But what had happened was,
Them girls.
what had happened was, the owner. See, I was a Cowboys fan
Okay.
47 years ago, but long before Jerry Jones. He got the team and messed it up. I don't do dysfunction. I grew up in dysfunction. I've graduated from
You
that.
don't live there no
So
more.
Jerry Jones messed it up. My whole family's from DC,
Okay.
and it's a way for me to connect and bond with my uncles, several of whom I just met.
Okay.
So my whole family, so I kind of connected with my
Mhm.
family. So I'm a Commanders fan. I'm done with Dallas.
All right. Period.
So, but I'm
Okay.
Lakers, Dodgers, Commanders. But we're huge
Mhm.
football fans. So
Right.
Okay.
I would say football to me, because basketball they play 82 games. I might not watch a Tuesday night game
Right.
in Cleveland. Football is one game a week, so it's a big deal.
Big deal.
So for me, just like in high school,
Right.
basketball games were big, football game was bigger.
Bigger.
So for me, I would say my favorite to watch, even though I played basketball, is football.
Okay.
So I'm a huge football fan. Let me ask you this:
I'll say.
challenges being a female business owner in 2025.
Challenges. I think in the field that I'm in, it's more female dominant.
Uh-huh.
So if anything, it would just be the oversaturation of it.
Of people
of
doing it.
of the people
Okay.
in the field. I don't subscribe to stereotypes and
Yeah. Smart,
Right.
intelligent. That's
like
good. Yeah.
if people want to talk about women are silent and stuff like that, I'm like, I don't subscribe to that.
Yeah.
I
Right.
say what I need to say when I need to say it.
Good.
That's right.
If
Good.
I have
Stand
to
up,
say it.
sister.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna be very
That
respectful.
P-Town
I'll
comes
be
out real
Yeah.
quick. Real quick. Real quick.
I've changed my ways.
Okay,
I
very
have.
good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've changed my ways, but in a very respectful way, I will
That's
stand
good.
up for myself.
That's
That's
right.
awesome.
As you should.
Let me ask you this, because we talk about, like, Simon does my social media, and that's you. How do you market? How do you get
Mainly
clients?
social media, and like body to body, like connecting with people,
Networking.
and referrals.
Okay.
Mhm.
Very good. Referrals. And where can they find you? Are you on Instagram or are
I
you
am.
on Facebook? What are you on?
All of them.
All of the
Yes,
above.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm
So
on so the handles for all of them for Instagram, Facebook. I'm trying to get on my TikTok game, but it's all Beauty by Rocio.
she got me on TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't know how to,
I-
I don't know my login and password.
I got
but
locked
she knows
out.
it.
I got locked out at a TikTok, and
Okay.
I've been trying to figure out how to get back in since. But
Mhm.
yes, it's all Beauty by Rocio.
Beauty
ROCIO.
by Rocio.
Yes.
Okay, because I know I follow you, but I didn't know by heart. But
Yeah.
so Beauty by Rocio on
Rocio.
Instagram and Facebook.
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
awesome. What other things are you doing? See, I'm cheating because I've looked at your very. So, are you still doing the church?
Uh-huh.
Talk about it. I mean, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So I said I changed my ways.
Mhm.
I was a little ghetto girl from Pomona, but yeah. So I'm saved now. Praise God.
There you go.
There's
And
nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
Yeah. So I do a lot of like ministry stuff. So
Oh,
that's good.
very heavy involvement in the church.
Mhm.
So yeah. So even with that, I actually wrote a book, a
Okay.
devotional.
Okay.
And so I wrote it like in combination of like makeup
Mhm.
and the word.
Okay.
So I mean, I do say so myself. It's a pretty creative.
There you go. Yeah.
Pretty creative.
Good
So,
choice.
so what I did is I would take one day where I would give a makeup tip,
Uh-huh.
and the next day I would make correlation from that tip, whether it's like, let's say I'm talking about foundation. I
Uh-huh.
would talk about the next day how our foundation is in Christ.
Yep. That's
So
awesome.
it's a 30-day devotional that I did.
Okay,
No,
very
that's
good.
nice. That's nice.
So I have to admit, because we always prepare for our podcast, we
Mhm.
write it, we talk about what we're gonna do.
Mhm.
So I went on like a Facebook where you did some missionary work in like
Yeah,
South Ave,
in Jamaica.
Jamaica. I knew
Uh-huh.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw that. Talk about
Yeah.
that.
So that was in 2019. I haven't been able to go back
Uh-huh.
since. But in 2019, I connected with an organization, a charity called As One Charity
Uh-huh.
that's based out in LA. And so they do an art camp
Mhm.
in the summer.
Okay.
And so I connected with them. I was able to go. And so we were able to choose different like subjects that we wanted to teach the students about,
Okay.
but still also have like a morning like homeroom time for them where we
Okay.
also were able to share the word with them
Okay.
too. And then the rest of the day was different, like electives, I guess. So
That's really good.
that during that time I was able to teach them some Spanish.
¿Hablas español?
Sí, hablo
Y yo
español.
también.
Yeah,
Mucho
sí.
gusto.
Hola.
Qué bueno.
¿Hablas bastante o
Sí.
poquito?
Más o menos.
Más o menos,
sí.
okay. Es suficiente.
I know all the bad words.
I bet.
P-Town.
Right.
But and then are you working at a church still? or-
So I'm not on staff at the
Okay,
church,
okay.
but I am the generations pastor at the church.
Oh, wow.
So I do oversee the generations ministry from the nursery to the young adults.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
Very
cool.
good.
What's
Yeah.
the name of that church?
It's Kingdom Culture Worship Center
In
San
San Bernardino.
Yeah.
We know.
So if you're looking for a
Come on.
church,
We did our research. We got
oh, okay. I
producers
see.
right
I
there.
see.
Hey, look. We got Romans 8:28.
28,
We
Romans
got Philippians
Road.
4:13.
Yeah.
And I was looking at Joel Osteen today, and he talks about Matthew 18:20.
Mhm.
Whenever two or more are gathered in my name. That's one of my
There
favorites.
he is in the
Yeah,
midst.
too. So yeah, that's good.
Oh,
Yeah, we did our research. We ready.
Amen.
Yeah. We stay ready. That way we
Stay
don't
ready.
gotta.
Get
Get
ready.
ready.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Sugar
That's
free.
good. So Beauty by Rocio, Instagram, and on your Facebook is
And my website too, it's beautybyrocio.com.
Okay.
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank
So
you.
Rocio's my middle name, in case you guys are wondering.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Okay,
Rocio's my middle name.
Okay, very
Yeah.
good. Heidi Rocio.
Heidi Rocio.
Yeah.
Oh, do I know it by heart? 435 West Orange Show Lane in San Bernardino.
San
Okay.
Bernardino.
435
I know where that's
Orange
at.
Show
Yeah, we
Lane.
know what that. Yeah, we know
Mhm.
San Bernardino. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well,
Awesome.
very good.
Thank you for
you.
coming
Thank
on.
you guys
Thanks
so
for
much for
having
having
Yeah,
me.
P-Town.
Keep doing the good work,
Yeah,
P-Town.
Yeah.
Home, girl.
Yeah. What's the school, Park West?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, you know they tore it down too.
They
Did
did.
they?
Yeah,
They
they tore it
did.
down.
Yeah.
After Rocio left, they were like, we have to blow this up. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, good. So we're gonna segue to the other sister.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She's
Come
not my
on,
twin,
Gina.
but she's my twin.
Yeah, there you go. Very good. Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Awesome
Roselle.
job. Awesome job, City. Thank you. Come on. Yeah. Come on in. Yeah. Yeah, we did our
What's
homework.
up?
Yeah. Very nice. Clink, clink. Hold on. We got clink, clink.
I ain't got nothing to clink with. I don't have one, but you
You
good.
don't have one? Okay. So I
Boom.
know Gina. Yeah. So we happen to work for the same company, but I met her and Heidi at a networking event. But my buddy Bernardo had a event at what's the name of that mortgage company? Got Mortgage. Bernardo's super cool guy. They had a really nice networking event. And anytime there's cigars, it could have been at a funeral. I'm going.
You there, yeah.
But
yeah,
they had
yeah.
cigars and food and drinks, and it was a good networking event. And we talked, and then Regina smoking a cigar like a champ. So you'd have thought, is that your first cigar?
Yeah, pretty
Dude,
much.
she smoked it like a chimney. You'd have thought she had been smoking for 10 years. And
I don't know
so
about that,
so
but
that's where we
okay.
connected, because our mutual friend Bernardo is and he's a member here, dog. You've seen him.
I seen him.
You've seen him.
No.
But and he's at Got Mortgage, has a terrific office. Their office is in Claremont, in the old Claremont High building that's on Foothill and
Where the Trader
Indian
Joe's
Hill.
is.
Okay.
yeah, right by
Yeah.
Trader Joe's.
All right.
So I know what you do, but tell everybody who doesn't know who you work for, what you do, what your specialty is.
Okay, so my name is Regina Castro Morales. I know we're
Mhm.
Latino.
Mhm.
Yeah, I with Realty One Group West, based
Great
out
company.
of Rancho Cucamonga. Yeah.
Mhm.
I specialize primarily first time home buyers,
Okay.
probate, short sales,
Okay.
reverse mortgages, that type of stuff.
Yep.
And yeah, I've been doing that for like 4 years now.
4 years.
Mhm.
What made you? How'd you get into real estate?
I was watching a lot of HGTV.
Okay.
And I thought I could do it too.
Okay.
And boy, was I in for it. I just dove in.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
good.
dove
As
in.
you
I
should.
was like, I like this. I see the
Mhm.
potential in real estate. I
Mhm.
believe in generational wealth and the power that real estate holds.
Yep.
And
Sure.
so
Yep.
I was like, I want to do that. And yeah, like I said, it was a lot of trial and error,
Yeah.
figuring it out as I went.
Yep.
But you need mentors, and I finally locked in with a mentor that was showing me,
Okay.
the way.
Okay.
And things went up after that. So
Let me ask you this: was that mentor at Realty One Group or at a different company?
yeah, he was with Realty One's. Yeah, so I started like at a cloud brokerage.
Yep.
Fathom. I don't know if you
I've heard of him,
Fathom.
yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, 100% commission. I was like,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
0 of 0.
Yeah.
It's still 0.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there was no like mentorship. Like I said, you need someone to
You need
kinda
that
show
starting
you.
off. Yeah.
And so I was there first, and then that was not a good experience.
Mhm.
And then I went with a boutique brokerage that was local. It
Mhm.
was like broker managed, and so I had
Okay.
access to the broker.
Okay.
So she taught me a few things, and then I met with my mentor. I was working with a lot of investors,
Okay.
and I was trying to find deals on the MLS.
Uh-huh.
And my mentor had a lot of houses on there, and so I was reaching out to him, and he was a real cool guy. Every time I would call him, he was like with his kids and stuff, and I'm like, this guy, like, I want to be like him.
Yeah,
Like, I
yeah,
wanna be
yeah.
with my kids, not grinding all the time.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was telling him my grievances, and he
Yeah.
was like, you need to come on with me. And so that's when I made the switch.
Was he at Realty One Group?
Yeah, he's
What's
a
his
top
name?
producer. That's Michael Turner.
Oh, that's my boy. Yeah, I know Michael well. Yeah.
He's-
Michael's
he's a
well,
real
he
cool
does
guy.
well.
He's
Yeah,
dope,
yeah. Yeah, I know him
I'm
well.
grateful for him. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Very good.
Mhm.
So, and I know Michael does a little bit of what I do, like some foreclosures and all
he
that
does a lot
stuff.
of that. Mhm.
But what would you say are the top maybe 2 or 3 things you learned from Michael?
His number one thing is bet on yourself.
Uh-huh.
Which in this field you got to because no one's gonna give it to you.
Gotta have
You have to go out and
confidence.
get it.
Yep.
So he's always telling us, bet on yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
The work ethic.
Yeah.
And then just his care for people.
Yeah.
A lot of realtors get a lot of the misconceptions, like they're just down for the dollar, that
Exactly.
they don't care about people. And that's not the case. Well, that's not the case for me.
Yeah.
It's not the case for him. And so when you align yourself with people that have the same values as you,
Yeah.
it's just a beautiful, marriage.
Yeah. I know Michael, and he is always with his kid. I think his son does soccer like in LA or stuff.
Yeah.
He's always driving to LA.
He's the soccer mom.
Yeah,
He's
he
literally
is,
picking
yeah.
them up, taking them.
Yep.
Like he does it all, and I'm just like that's dope. Seeing it from a male.
Yeah.
He handles his business, he provides, but then he's a very involved father.
Awesome. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so,
I
yeah.
agree. Yeah,
Mhm.
from what I know, because he's at the Rancho office, but
Mhm.
we get together maybe once a year at like the celebrations. or
Yeah, he's a top
whatever.
producer,
Yeah.
and he's super modest. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't like the spotlight.
Yeah.
But yeah, he does his thing for sure.
So you said what would you say your specialty is? Is it more buyers, listings, investors?
So I would say because of my sphere, it's a lot of
Mhm.
teaching people, being first time homeowners.
Yeah.
So it's people jumping into, what that's like.
Okay.
But I do work with a lot of investors.
Okay.
Because even just the type of houses that we sell, they're usually in distressed condition.
Yep.
So investors are the ones buying them
Buying
up.
them. Yeah.
And so I prefer the listing side. Like it's
Which are good. 'Cause
yeah,
that can
you-
generate other business. Yep,
right.
yep.
It's twofold, like especially when you're selling it to the investor and then they're flipping it, and then you probably get it again
Yep.
when it's
Yep.
done. And it just frees up your time a lot more.
Exactly.
And like I said, if you're a mom, it's nothing wrong with being a buyer's agent, but
Yeah.
it is more time consuming.
Yeah, because you might have to show them property. For
Yeah, you're
2
showing
months.
properties.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2
and then
months, whereas
if they
investors,
decide they don't
yep.
want to buy anymore, it's time
Yeah.
wasted. But
Yeah.
at least on the listing side, it's a little more consistent.
Yeah.
And then it's once the listing is up, you're just
Yeah.
waiting for the buyer to come in. So,
So,
as far as
yeah,
time, that
yeah, that's
would be-
true. I
Mhm.
agree. So we definitely did our homework. And I saw that you posted something. You were having a showing in San Bernardino. The one you
Yeah,
posted.
actually,
Talk about that.
yeah.
Talk about that.
So that was somebody that I used to work with. So before real estate, I was in the school education thing. I
Like you.
started
Yeah,
as
like me.
instructional
Yep.
aid.
Uh-huh.
Then I transitioned to substitute teaching.
There you go.
And then COVID happened.
Mhm.
And that halted everything. And I was in the process. It was trying to be real estate was supposed to be supplemental.
Yep.
I was gonna do both.
Yeah.
And then COVID happened, and I just kind of was like, all right, well, I guess I'm doing real estate now.
Yeah.
And so I used to work with her, and they're looking to buy again.
Uh-huh.
And I just actually got the news today that their offer got accepted. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And so I worked in education for years, and they say educators make very good realtors
Cool.
because, like you lesson plan, you're organized,
Mhm.
you have to have a system, you have to follow kind of like
yeah,
the
you're a
order
realtor.
stuff.
You know,
Yeah.
each like listing side by
Yep.
it requires different skills. And
Different
with the
skills.
buyer side, it's a lot of coordinating.
Yep, a lot of coordinating, listing
coordinating.
side. You got to be organized. You got to
Mhm.
call. You got to set up the appraisal, the home
Mhm.
inspection,
Stay on top
all
of your
kind of
stuff for
stuff.
sure.
Yeah.
All
So
that
that's
stuff
good.
that people don't see.
Yeah,
Southern
exactly.
Sunset have people out here thinking
Yeah,
that
we're
it's
just showing
easy.
homes.
Yeah,
we're not just
it's
showing
definitely
homes.
not.
Yeah. So talk about Realty One Group. So I know your branch manager is MJ,
Yes,
and
she's
then
awesome. Mhm.
your OA is Rizal,
Rizal,
who I know.
yes,
See, I
yes.
told you. I believe
Yeah,
in
he
doing
knows,
homework,
he
dog.
knows.
Do
Yeah.
that
So
homework.
what'd you say? Yeah, you stay with me. That's one of my investors right there, by the way.
Okay.
So but yeah. So Realty One Group, I've been with them for 12 years. I'm very happy there. I think it's one of the best companies in our organization
For
has
sure.
7 offices. We're
Yep.
the only 2 in the IE.
And
The others
they're
are all in
OC
Orange
based,
County.
right? Yeah.
But my branch manager is really good. Linda, you've
Linda.
got
That's who I
MJ,
came on with initially when I
'cause
was.
she was
that
at Rancho.
Rancho.
She was doing both.
Yeah, that's who I interviewed with
Yeah.
and like spoke with, and
Yeah.
that's who was there when I.
You've been in my
came in.
office, my branch
Yes, sir.
manager. You know her.
Mhm.
So she's really good. And Sima's there almost every week. So Linda, yeah. So I'm very happy with the company. I think the thing about real estate is some people make 40 or 50,000. Some people make 80, 90, 100. Some people make 300 to 500. It's really on you how much you
How
want to
much you
hustle,
want to produce?
gotta
how much you
grind.
want to produce. You want to do it 5 hours a day. You want to do it 12 hours a
The
day.
work-life balance. Yeah,
That's
the
right.
yeah,
And
for
it's good to
sure.
have work life because you have
Yes.
children, right?
Yeah.
So it's good to have.
So it's
that
not always
balance.
about the money, you
It's
know.
not. It's about the life. Yeah, it's about the
I mean, if
work-life
you're a
balance.
single person, and that's all you do, it's like, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Knock yourself
the
out.
sky's
Yeah,
the limit.
exactly.
Yeah.
But that's good. What's something you could tell us about? We won't keep you that much longer. Something you could tell us about real estate that like the people watching that we wouldn't know doing real estate in Southern California.
I think the IE is probably the easiest to get into at this point in California.
Uh-huh.
Everybody's kind of like veering out further and further. I
Yep.
mean, think about
LA.
Barstow. Like
Yeah.
now Barstow is like 300,000, prior to
Really?
point when a
That's
few
crazy.
years ago.
You could buy all of Barstow for
Right,
300.
Yeah.
So I think people are just it's going further and further out. And I think it's very important for people to just kind of, I know ideally you want to be, in a certain location
Uh-huh.
or a certain kind of house, but I think it's really important to open your mind up to your first home is ultimately not your forever home.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So you just got to get your
Investment.
foot in.
Yep.
And if people were to see it more like that, it's like you could eventually have that
The big house.
home that you desire.
Yeah.
But you got to start somewhere.
Mhm.
And so I think if people just were to wrap their head around that, it's a sacrifice in
Mhm.
the beginning.
Mhm.
And it might not be the optimal location, or you might start with a condo and then work your way up.
To a single family.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's all a stepping stone. I mean, you can eventually get there.
Yeah.
For sure.
I have another question for her, but what's a real estate question you have? You've had multiple homes. You work in contract work.
Where do
contract
you
business.
see the real estate market going from this day forward?
I see it great.
There's
but go
gonna
ahead.
be a lot of changes I see, because I
Mm.
mean, you think about now, like with social media, YouTube, you have all these people out here, wholesaling.
Wholesaling. I try to stay.
Everybody
well,
thinks,
yeah.
they're real estate whizzes trying to, put you onto game and
Yep.
charging you.
Yep.
Mm.
But in reality, I mean, anybody can do real estate.
Mhm.
I mean, being licensed just gives you like that credibility,
Yeah.
because you have to go through the training, but you don't need a license to do
You
real
don't,
estate.
because a lot of wholesalers don't have a license.
They
A lot of
don't.
investors.
They don't.
lot
And
of
I
them
feel
make
like
a lot
it's
of
like
money.
I have like with wholesalers. I think
I
there's-
try not. I don't. What's
Yeah.
your thoughts? I'm gonna let you speak first. I'm gonna let the lady go first.
Yeah,
but
I
go
know.
ahead.
Let me be nice.
You know, I'm gonna be real. You be
know,
nice.
With wholesaling, I think, like I said, there's a lot of social media got people thinking,
Mhm.
they can do this, and there's ethical things that you have to be mindful of.
Oh, you mean when they tell you they're buying it and not really
and
buying
they're not
it?
really
They're looking
buying
for a
it,
buyer.
wasting your
Did we
time
really say that
to get it
online?
under
Yeah, yeah.
contract. Yeah, so
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I said, with wholesalers, it's like you gotta vet people because everybody be like, oh,
Mhm.
it's for me, and in reality, what they're
It's
trying
not.
to
They're
do,
trying to find a
yeah, they're
buyer.
just trying to,
Yeah.
and they're trying to make all this money off of doing absolutely
Minimal work.
Minimal work.
Yeah.
Just wasting people's time most, or like if they're dealing direct to sellers, they're lowballing people crazy
Yep.
for their properties, and you getting
Mhm.
people that are maybe are not savvy in
Yep,
real estate
yep.
and taking advantage of that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so I think it's a very fine line with ethical issues with
Yep.
wholesalers.
Yeah. We'll leave it at that because I could say a
Yeah.
whole bunch, but I'm gonna just leave it at that.
You didn't go to Park West, huh?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Pomona High. I did
See,
graduate from
yeah.
Pomona High. Yeah.
So somebody looking to get started in real estate,
Mhm.
what would you say is the best way to get started?
Just you got to be a sponge. Because I think with real estate, there's so many different ways to make money in real estate. You kind of have to hone in on something because you're gonna feel like a chicken with your head cut off,
Yeah.
trying to do everything.
Uh,
Hone in, be a sponge, don't be above learning.
uh,
You gotta be able to take correction and just ask a lot of questions. Just immerse yourself.
okay. Okay.
If that's what you want to do, because I feel like it'll give you the confidence too when dealing with people when you know what you're talking about.
Exactly. So you
Mhm.
gotta
As
learn.
opposed to just going off of a script or what your mentor told you to
Yeah.
do, or you have to really genuinely have some kind of passion for it,
Mhm.
and be knowledgeable and pride yourself and being able to provide different tools to different people.
Okay.
Mhm.
Awesome. I have one more follow up. Do you have anything else?
No, I don't have nothing. Go ahead, brother.
So how could somebody find you if they're looking for a realtor, Inland Empire, Southern California? How could they find you?
Yeah, so similar to everybody else, I'm on social media,
Under
rcm.realtor.
RCM.realtor. Okay. What about
That's
Facebook,
on
Instagram?
The same. I mean, I pretty much converted my personal Facebook because to
Business.
Yeah, so it's just Regina Castro Morales, but I do have the business page. I'm trying to do more YouTube stuff, so that's
Okay.
in the works. Because I believe in knowledge. So so
She's good at YouTube.
okay, well there you go. Yeah, I'm trying to get there.
Okay. Okay. Very
I
good.
have a few things up there, but I want to be more consistent in YouTube.
Okay.
for
And
sure.
then you're with which company again?
Realty One Group West out of Rancho, and I do have my website, which is rcmrealtor.com as well.
Okay. Very
for
good.
sure.
Well, great. Awesome. We let you finish off.
Mhm.
So we had yoga, wellness, bourbon facials.
Bourbon.
Yes.
Yeah,
Bourbon.
and now we finished
The
with
best facial.
my favorite, real estate.
Yes.
Yeah.
So which you can't go wrong
Can't go wrong.
with real estate.
And I heard you earlier. Yeah, I'm a Lakers fan, but I'm not riding with LeBron. So
Oh,
yeah,
I like
so I was
her.
like after Kobe,
Yeah.
RIP Kobe, it's just not the same.
Okay, so
Same,
okay.
Yeah, it's not the
So
same.
Go back to
Lakers-
Cleveland.
Yeah,
fool.
yeah.
Who's your baseball team?
I don't have one.
Okay, it's okay,
And
it's
so I
okay.
like to give Dodger fans a lot of grief because
Okay.
they just,
And your football team is the Steelers.
Yep.
Why is that?
I couldn't tell. It was probably back like in early 2000s. I
Ben
think they were in the
Roethlisberger-
Super Bowl.
Ben
No,
Roethlisberger.
Troy
Before-
Polamalu. I was a Polamalu
Okay,
fan.
Were they in the
Mhm.
Super Bowl with
And they were
Troy?
in the Super Bowl like 2007.
Which year was that? No, that was
9,
no. Roethlisberger was on.
something like that.
Roethlisberger was on that team. They beat Arizona, 2008-9.
Yeah, I'm like different about Big Ben. I was happy when he retired. I thought.
Yeah, I didn't really like him.
Yeah, I was like he could go.
Yeah.
I was a Polamalu fan. Antonio
Out of
Brown,
SC.
Smith Schuster.
Yeah.
Juju.
Mhm.
Out of Long Beach.
Out of Long Beach Poly, baby.
Mhm.
Okay, very good. Well,
Mhm.
thank you for
No, thank
coming on the
you.
R&R podcast, the
Thank
Me
you very
Havana YouTube, the
Yeah.
R&R YouTube.
Yeah,
So
thank you guys.
we just want to celebrate, women in business. So
Yeah.
thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, absolutely. Thank
Especially in this field, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, like
There
they
you
don't take
go.
us
you. Yeah,
serious.
yeah, that's all good.
So
What you got to say? Go
thank
close
you
us
for
out, dog.
coming. Thank you for coming. And this is our home, Me Havana. I hope you like the establishment.
Well, yeah.
It's one of
Episode 54.
episode 54. We about to sign out. We about to go watch the rest of this Laker game.
Smoke some, drink some.
Smoke some, drink some. Give it to the shout out to our super duper producer,
Shout
Mr.
out.
Lathan Pomona High.
And our
And our
social media
guru out of
Yes.
Queens, by the way,
yeah,
of
Baton Rouge.
Luciana. Thank you.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, which I don't know how to use.
Yeah, she about to hook
I'm
us up.
57.
It's
And
not our
YouTube.
demographic.
And she about to
Yeah.
hook us up. So yeah,
about to get us going.
episode 54.
Signing
Come
off.
check out Mayor Vanna. 3 stories. It's the flyest, dopest cigar lounge in all of California. Members night to night every Wednesdays. Live music on Fridays.
Okay.
Members night one Friday.
One Friday a month.
Off
We
the
got
chain
a
music.
salsa band coming this weekend.
Okay.
No, next week,
Next
next
week.
Friday. Next Friday on the
Okay.
14th.
Put that in my calendar.
Yeah, check us out, man. The house gets packed. Got to get here early.
Early.
It's just a super duper dope place.
Yep.
Shout out to Wine Me Up.
Wine Me Up.
Wine Me Up in Upland. If you ever never been to Wine Me Up, it's a
They
black
went
owned.
today because I gave the wrong address.
Yeah,
That's a
y'all
whole
went
nother
today.
story.
That's
But
where
it's
he
a-
had me.
Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
It's a black owned wine bar in Upland. Mimi and her husband
Yeah,
over there. We went to their
JC.
1 year anniversary
on
party.
Saturday.
It was off the
Off
chain.
the chain.
And we want to shout out to them. Shout out to G-Man, did the DJ. We watched the Dodger game. We watched the Dodgers bring it home.
BD Mobile Cigar Lounge is there.
Wasn't it?
BD. DK, yeah. BD Mobile Cigar Lounge.
BD
is
Mobile
there.
Cigar Lounge. I supply them with the cigars. So it was an epic event. So go support Wine Me Up in Upland.
For sure.
And hey, we out.
Episode
see you
54,
in the
dog.
books. We have
Light work.
light
Light
work,
work.
light work, easy work, like
Easy
Floyd
work.
said.
Yep.
And we out.
We out. We offline, so we can start cussing, though.
Yeah.
Light work. Good job,
Good job,
Regina. Yeah, good job. Good job.